children.
Morning, ma'am.
Achut, I got your work, art integration project. But Nia, did you send the project?
Ma'am,
Yes, Achut. That one correction I
ma'am,
yes,
no, I feel the audio is quite feeble.
feeble. What about the others, Gayatri? Okay, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you hear what I'm saying here, Naurin? Is it okay, Naurin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just Nia, I didn't get the assignment art integration.
I sent
You have,
WhatsApp.
you have sent.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, Achut. So Nia, do one thing. I think I didn't get that one. So you would once again send it.
Okay, ma'am.
Say something, children. Okay, so today we are going to start with the new chapter, trigonometry. Write the heading, trigonometric functions. Okay, this trigonometric functions. Your physics miss is saying that trigonometry is very important in physics, right? I think you might have used all these things, trigonometric radians, degrees, measures. Okay. And next year, children, from the beginning to end, in all the chapters of maths, we will be using this trigonometry. You ask your seniors. Okay, this chapter is very, 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 very important chapter. Don't miss the class. Likewise, what all the formulas we are learning this year, write it in a separate notebook and keep it ready for the next year. Okay, learn all the formulas. Be thorough with all the formulas. Next year, sorry, in all the chapters from integration, application of integration, differentiation, matrices, in whichever chapter we are learning, we will be using these formulas. Okay, and not only next year, when you go for higher studies, whether it is maths or physics or chemistry, everywhere you will be using trigonometry. So it's an important one. Okay. What is trigonometry? What you have learned about trigonometry? Recall it. What else you have learned about trigonometry? What is trigonometry, Punya?
Sides of triangle will be studied in this.
Okay, I'm not able to hear. Okay, I'll say. Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics which deals with the sides and angles of a triangle, isn't it? It's okay. This is what we have learned in 10th standard. It's a branch of mathematics which deals with sides and angles. And we have learned some values last year, isn't it? And we have learned some, okay, we have learned 6 trigonometric ratios. Which are the 6 trigonometric ratios we have learned? Which are the 6 trigonometric ratios we have learned? It is sine. Is that no? Sine, cos. Okay, just recall all the formulas what you have learned. What are the things you have learned then? What is sine theta? What is the definition you have learned? Sine is opposite by, write down all those things. Opposite by hypotenuse. Cos is, what is cos, Ashwin?
Adjacent by hypotenuse.
Adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. And tan. Tan is opposite by adjacent, which is same as sine by cos. Which is same as sine by cos. Then, what is the reciprocal of sine? 1 by sine theta is cosec theta. 1 by cos theta is reciprocal of cos is sec. And 1 by tan is cot theta. 1 by tan is cot theta. Then we have learned about complementary angles, isn't it? That we have learned about complementary angles. So what we have learned about complementary angles? Complementary angles and their ratios. Complementary means when you add, you will get 90 degree. So what is sine of 90 minus theta? Sine of 90 minus theta, we have learned it as cos theta. What is cos of 90 minus theta? Which is sine theta. Then tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cosec of 90 minus theta is sec theta. Sec of 90 minus theta is cosec theta. Then cot of 90 minus theta is tan theta. Okay, from the word itself you can say, okay, cosine. Complement of cos is sine. Complement of cos is sine. Cotangent, isn't it? Cotangent. Complement of tan is cot. Likewise, cosec. Cosecant. Complement of cosec is sec. Okay, from the word itself you can remember they are the complementary angles. And we have learned identities. Identities. Which are the identities we have learned? Recall the identities you have learned. What's the first identity you have learned? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1, isn't it? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. From here, what is 1 minus sine square theta? 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. What is 1 minus cos square theta? It is sine square theta. Then the second one we have learned is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1. From here, sec square theta minus 1 is tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. Is it correct, Pumya?
Yes, ma'am.
And the third one we have learned is, it is the identity connecting cosec and cot, isn't it? Cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So what is cosec square theta? Cosec square theta is 1 plus cot square theta. What will be cot square theta? Cot square theta is cosec square theta minus 1. Cot square theta is cosec square theta minus 1. Okay. So this much thing we have learned last year. We have learned trigonometric ratios. We have learned the definitions. We have learned some values. We have learned some values, trigonometric values. Sine 30. What's the value of sine 30? Aditya?
Ma'am, 1 by root 3.
1 by 2. Isn't it? Sine 30 is it 1 by by 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2, which is same as cos 45. Okay, so that we can recall it in the next class. Okay, so now just these much things. Identities we have learned. Okay, we have learned about the ratios, definition of trigonometric ratios. We have learned about complementary angles. And we have learned, we have used this in finding the heights and distances. Okay, so only the limited types we have learned in 10th standard. We have used only right angle triangles. But trigonometric ratios, we can apply it for any triangle. Any type of triangle we can use. It may be an isosceles triangle or acute angle triangle, whatever it may be. We can use, we can find the trigonometric ratios. Okay, its application, the usage of trigonometry in is varied. Okay, it is used in in physics. You are learning this one, not only in physics, finding the heights of the tides. Okay, in so many fields trigonometry is used. Okay, this year we are going to learn more deeply about the formulas. We are not going to learn about the applications. We are going to learn many identities, formulas this year, which we will be using in next year in the application level. That is, in the differentiation and integration, we will be using all these things. Okay, we are going to learn few more formulas this year. Only theoretical part we are going to learn this year, not the application level. Okay. Okay. So before starting with the concept this year, we have learned how to measure an angle, isn't it? What is an angle? What is an angle? What you have learned about angle? Yes, in lower classes we have learned about angle, isn't it? When we rotate a ray, okay, when we rotate a ray, we know what is a ray. Ray means it has a fixed point. Okay, suppose OA is a ray. Suppose I am rotating this ray, and when it rotates, suppose it comes like this. Let OB be the final position, OA be the initial position of the ray, and OB is the final position. Now we will be getting some angle included this one. Okay, these two we call it as arms of the angle. These are called the arms of the angle. O is said to be the vertex of the angle. And here, this is the angle measured. This is the initial ray and this is the terminal side. So we'll be getting angle AOB, or sometimes we call this as angle BVA. Suppose this is 30 degree. So we write this as 30 degrees, or we say this is 45 degrees. So degree is the one of the measure for measuring the angle. Okay, we have learned till now, we have learned about degrees. Whenever we measure the angle, we say it is 30 degree, 45 degree, isn't it? What about straight angle? If it is a straight angle, what is the degree measure? Straight angle means? Atul, straight angle.
180 degree.
180 degree. Okay, full angle. Full angle means one full complete rotation. If it is taken, what is the angle, Ashwin? For full rotation, what is the angle?
360.
360 degrees. Okay, so angles we measure in degrees. Okay, this is what we have learned till now. Now this year we are going to learn another measure for degree. That one we call it as radians. What is another measure we are going to learn? Radians. Okay, write the heading. Radian measure. Radian measure. Okay, in order to learn a radian measure, we should know about, we should consider one unit circle. What is meant by unit circle? A circle with radius 1. Okay, radian measure is another measurement of angle. Another unit of measurement of angle is radian measure. So what is radian? For defining that, consider a unit circle. What is meant by unit circle? The radius will be, okay, the length of the radius will be 1 unit. Here also it is 1 unit. Now consider the arc length. This arc length is also 1 unit. Consider an arc length. okay, of a unit circle of, consider arc length of unit, of 1 unit in a unit circle. So if you consider this is the arc length, this arc length subtends some angle at the center. Is it subtending some angle at the center? If you consider this arc, is it subtending some angle at the center? So this one is called as 1 radian. The angle subtended by an arc of unit length in a unit circle is called 1 radian. Is it clear? Is the definition okay? Is it okay? Achyut? So write the definition for 1 radian. Angle subtended at the center. Angle subtended at the center by an arc. Angle subtended at the center by an arc of length 1 unit. Of length 1 unit in a unit circle of arc length 1 unit in a unit circle is said to have one radian measure.
Put this once more.
Unit circle means, what is unit circle? Nandana, what is unit circle?
The radius is 1 unit.
1 unit. If you draw a circle with radius 1 unit, we call it as a unit circle. Unit means 1 unit, unity. Okay, which means 1. Okay, so if we take one complete revolution, if you take one full complete revolution, then the angle subtended will be 2 pi radian. If you consider the full angle, then what is the angle? This 2 pi radian. This 2 pi radian. Now write the next heading. Relation between degree and radians. Relation between degree and radians. Okay. So we know that if you consider a circle, what is the angle around a point? We call this as 360 degrees, isn't it? 360 degrees. Okay, now we have learned another measure. What is it? If angle around a point, we call it as 2 pi radians. So what is the relation here? 2 pi radians is 360 degrees. So this is the relation. So that is 2 pi radians. We denote like this on symbol C. Radians is equal to 180 degrees. So what will be pi radians? What will be the pi radian? Sorry, it is 360. Sorry children, it is 360. Yeah. So it will be pi radians. 2 pi is 360. So it will be pi. Pi is 180 degrees. So how will you write 90 degree in radians? 2 pi is 360. Hereafter we will not be using 360 and all. We use the notation only 2 pi. If it is 2 pi, it should be clear that it is 360. Pi means it is 180. Pi is 180. What about 90?
Pi by
Yes,
2.
Pi by 2. This pi by 2. What about 45 degree? If it is 45 degrees, so in radian measure, half of 90, isn't it? So it will be pi by 4. Pi by 4. Then 30 degree. 30 degree, how will you write? Find out all these things. 30, 60, 270. How will you write this? 270. 360 degrees. How will you write in radians? Yes, Achyut? 30
Ma'am,
degree.
30 degree,
How will you write in radians?
uh, pi by 6.
Yes, it is pi by 6. What about 60 degree? Naureen? 60.
5/3.
Yes, it is pi by 3. 180 by 3. What about 270? Rijas? 270. Yes, Rijas? Can you try this? 270.
3 pi by 2.
Yes, it is 3 pi by 2. 270 means we can write this as 3 into 90. 90 is pi by 2. So it is 3 pi by 2. This 3 pi by 2. So angle measures, angle will be measuring in degrees as well as in radians. Okay, if we are using angle in formula, for example, finding the length of the arc and all, we use only in radians. We'll be using in radians. What is the relation between degrees and radians? 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi radians. Okay, that is 180 degree is equal to 180 degree will be same as pi radians. Okay, so what will be 1 degree? What will be 1 degree? Can you give the formula? (180 degrees is equal to pi radians. Therefore, what
Pi
is
by
1?
180.
So 1 degree is pi by 180 radians. Similarly, what is 1 radian? What is 1 radian?
One 180 by pi.
1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degrees. Okay, 180 by pi degrees. From this relation, you can write. Okay, we know that 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. Okay. Now, write the next heading, notes. We are going to learn few more points. Okay, what we have learned in our lower classes, just recalling it. See, 1 degree we have learned it as 60 minutes. Degree, when you when you consider it in further smaller units, it is minutes. It is 60 minutes. If I write 1 dash, it means it is 60 minutes. And 1 minute you can write it as 60. 2 dashes means it is seconds. It is 60 seconds. Okay, double 2 dash. Okay, this is the angle measure, the smallest unit. Then, what else you have learned about length of the arc? What you have learned in our lower classes? Formula for length of the arc. Okay, last year also we have learned, suppose L is the, R is the radius and theta is the angle subtended by an arc at the center. Then what is the formula we have learned? Length of the arc L is equal to R theta. Length of the arc is given by L is equal to R theta. What is theta? Theta is in radians. Theta should be in radians. L is equal to R theta. The theta is in radians. Length of the arc is given by R into theta. Now is it okay, children? So 360 degrees in radians. What is 360 degree in radians? It is what is 360 degrees in radians? Emmanuel.
2 pi.
2 pi. 180 degree means it is 5 radians. What about 90 degree? Michael. 90 degrees is Michael, 90 degree in radians.
It's pi by 2.
Pi by 2. Srihari, 45 degrees in radians.
Pi by 4.
Pi by 4. Aryan, 270 degrees. Aryan, 270 degrees. Aryan, Aryan, Rijas,
Three pi by 2.
switch on your video also. Srihari, Sania, Mia, Aryan. What about Mia? Okay, okay. Mia, Aryan. Okay, write the next heading. Write the next heading. Converting degrees into radians. Next heading, converting degree into radians. Converting degree into radians. Rijas, see, converting degrees into radians. So if the angle is given in degree measure, we are going to convert that into radians. Okay, so converting degree into radians. So to convert degree to radians, what do you have to do? Okay, multiply by pi by 180. To convert degree into radians, what do you do? Multiply by 180, pi by 180. Similarly, to convert radians to degree, you multiply by 180 by pi. Multiply by 180 by pi. So to convert degree into radians, keep pi by 180. Radians to degrees is 180 by pi. Radians to degrees, it is 180 by pi. So it is pi by 180, and radians to degrees, it is 180 by pi. Okay, now let's do some problems. Convert the following convert the following degree measure into radian measure. Convert the following degree measure into radian measure. First one, 36 degrees. 36 degrees. So what do you have to do? So to convert, children, switch on your video. So to convert degree into radians, what do you have to do? Yes, tell me, Punya, to convert degrees into radians, we have to
Multiply by pi by 180.
Into pi by 180. So 36 into pi by 180. So simplify this. 36 into pi by 180. So pi, don't substitute anything for pi. You keep it in terms of pi itself. So 36 degrees. To convert that into radians, multiply by pi by 180. So on simplifying, what you will get? Suppose I cancel this by 2. So what you will get? This is 90. This is 80. Isn't it? Again on simplifying, simplify to the lowest form and tell me what is the answer. This one, if you cancel it by 9, this is 10, isn't it? This is 2. Is it correct?
Pi by 5.
It is pi by 5. And we should mention it here. Pi by 5 radians.
Radian.
Pi by 5 radians. Pi by 5 radians. So to convert degrees to radians, multiply by pi by 180. Write the next one. 720 degrees. 720 degrees. Atul, what is the answer in radians?
4 pi.
4 pi. You have to multiply it by pi by 180, isn't it? So it is it 4 pi radians? Is it correct, Srihari?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Write the next one. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. To convert degree into radians, multiply it by pi by d. So it is pi by 2 radians. Is it okay, Naureen?
Yes, ma'am.
Now do the next one, children. One 35 degrees. 135 degree. Convert that into radians. One 35 degrees. We are converting that into radians. So 135 degree, to convert it into radians, 135 into, Achyut, we have to multiply degree by
Pi by 180.
180. And simplify this. Okay. When you convert that in radians, you can keep it pi as such itself. So what is the answer? What is the answer, Srihari?
3 by 4 pi.
3 by 4 pi. So that means we call this as 3 pi by 4. Okay, this 3 pi by 4. Otherwise, listen, earlier we learned that pi by 4. 45 is pi by 4. So 135 means we can write this as 3 into 45, isn't it? Which is same as 3 pi by 4. Which is same as 3 pi by 4. Now next one, 315 degrees. 315 degrees. 315 degrees. Three 315 degrees. What is in radian measure? Gauri, can you give the answer, Gauri?
7 pi.
Voice is breaking. Okay, Nandana?
7 pi by 4.
7
Pi by 4.
pi by 4. Is it correct, Achyut?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So listen, children, once again, let's recall the formula what you have learned today. To convert degrees into radian measure multiplied by pi by 180. To convert degree into radian, we should multiply it by pi by 180. Okay. So you can do more problems in the next period. Okay. End the session now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.